Hello, it's Maddie from Mad About Cloth. Today I'm going to be doing an absorbency test with my 9-inch Essence of Eve Heavy Flow pad. This pad is topped in bamboo velour and backed in microfleece. So I'm going to do this absorbency test. I've been trying to figure out how to do this well. At first I was doing it with a teaspoon measure, and I was taking the water and pouring it onto the pad, but I noticed that I would get the paper towel wet, and it wasn't because of the pad, it was just because it was dripping off of the teaspoon measure. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to fill up my Lena cup. This is the Lena cup small, and it holds 25 milliliters. So I'm going to fill this up with water all the way up to the hole, so about to the point where it's 25 milliliters of water. And then I'm going to pour the water in the cup into this. And then I'm going to pour it onto the pad so that I don't spill onto the paper towel. Now, if you don't have a Lena cup, that's okay, because this cup holds 25 milliliters. And if you look up what your favorite cup holds, maybe it holds 30 milliliters, maybe it holds 25. I know that the Lena large, the Lena small holds 25 and the Lena large holds 30. So if you look up yours and see how much it holds, you can kind of get a rough idea of what it would be like. So let's get started. I'm going to fill up this cup just to the holes. There we go. I'm going to move this forward so I don't spill. See, it's filled up just to the holes, and I'm going to pour it into this container. All right. Now I'm going to pour this onto the pad. Let's see if it'll hold one menstrual cup. Now, because water is a little bit thicker than, or a little bit thinner than blood, I'm going to pour it slowly to make sure it absorbs. And also, you wouldn't be bleeding this quickly in real life. But you're seeing, as I'm watching, it's absorbing really quickly. See if it's going through. Nope. Pour a little more. This is actually absorbing very quickly onto the pad, even though I don't think I would ever bleed this quickly in real life. I'm going to apply some pressure, just like you would if you were walking around, sitting, driving, doing stuff like that. I'm going to put some pressure on the pad. It feels kind of wet, but that's probably because I just poured all of that on there. See, not going through. All right, I'm going to pour a little more. Oh, I just poured quite a bit. All right, let's see if it holds that. I'm going to apply some more pressure. Let's see if it bled through. Oh, it bled through. Alright, so let's see how much this pad held. I'm going to pour what's remaining into, sorry about that. I'm going to pour what's remaining in my measuring cup back into the cup and we can see how much it held. Alright, it looks like it held, if I could show you that, it held about half of the Lena cup. Let's see if I can give you a better view. There we go. Held about half, maybe a little over half. So the 9-inch Essence of Eve Heavy Flow pad held about half of a menstrual cup. Actually, probably a little more than half, because this is near the top. Held all of that. Now that's pretty good. I usually don't even fill my cup this full, so I mean that's pretty good. It did leak quite a bit though. Actually, not really. It's not wet on the back. It's not wet on the back, as you can see, but it did. There is a spot on the paper towel. Ooh, I just spilled the whole cup onto the floor. Whoops. Well, as you can see, the Essence of Eve 9-inch Heavy Flow pad holds half a menstrual cup. Thanks for watching. Please click like, click subscribe, and comment below with any video ideas you might have. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.